Hey, what's up guys, Youvebeenhunted here, bringing you a domination game on Carbon, and today I'm using a little bit different setup here. I'm actually doing something that I had kind of said I'd never do, but I actually found it's actually pretty helpful. I still don't approve of people doing it full time, obviously, but I am using an M4A1 with the attachments gun perk thing. I don't know what it's called, I don't remember, I haven't played this game in a while. And I also haven't looked at it recently, but I'm using holographic sight silencer on my M4, and I'm also using the Akimbo FMG9s, as you can see here. I don't use them all the time. It's just that being that I have the silencer on the M4 to keep myself, silent. I like to have those in case I get in a tight situation, because the M4 is not very good close range, especially not with a silencer on it. So that's not what I really wanted to talk about this gameplay or this commentary, though. I just wanted to give you guys an idea. I know a lot of people kind of get mad when they see people using this, but yeah, I am getting a lot better though. This game was the second game of two in a back-to-back. It's kind of like something just clicked in my head, and I'm doing actually good now. I'm getting console scores that I used to get, and it should mean that I'm going to be bringing you guys a lot of good gameplay soon. So what I wanted to talk about mainly today was an update in the gaming community that some of you guys may not know about. Some of you might. It just depends, I guess, on what you're subscribed to, what emails you get, what postcards you get, I guess. I don't know. But pretty much I don't know how often you guys get updated on news dealing with gaming. Now, we all know that Xbox 360, PS3, and the oh-so-great Wii has been out for 4 or 5, I don't even know how many years it's been now that those consoles have been out, and I'm not sure what generation they are. I'm saying they're third. I can't remember. I know the Xbox was came out when the PS2 did, so the Xbox is like a generation behind, but I think they're fourth generation consoles is what this next set will be. I'm pretty sure the PS3 is a third gen. Obviously, it's I mean, that's obviously third gen. Like I said, not sure about the Xbox. It doesn't matter. Okay, so the fourth generation consoles are coming out. The Xbox720, I believe, is what it's called. Sounds kind of stupid compared to the Xbox 360, but whatever. And the PS4 code name is Orbis, I think. It's actually going to be in the shape of a sphere, and then the Wii U is going to be coming out. However, I don't know anything about the Wii U. I didn't really care. It's the Wii. Don't get me wrong. The Wii was a great idea. It's just it dropped off compared to the Kinect and the PlayStation Move coming out. But anyway, a lot of us in the gaming community and all that might be upset by what I'm about to say. For those of you that don't know, the fourth generation consoles. This started with Xbox. This is the one thing I don't like about Xbox. They are even more money hoarding, greedy bastards than Sony is when it comes to game systems. But they are going to make it so that you can, well, not going to make it. It is a possibility, but it's almost definite at this point. They might change their minds, but I'm not sure. They will be making it so that used games are no longer a thing when it comes to console gaming. Now, for PC gamers who are used to just straight PC, this probably doesn't sound bad for you, because Steam makes it so that you can't, resell games. When you buy it, you got it. And same with regular PC games. You get an authentication code, and once you use it, you can't sell it because you don't have an authentication code for it anymore. Now, except for console gamers, we're used to places like GameStop, using eBay, going to Best Buy and buying games, and they have trade-ins now at some Best Buys, I know. You can trade in your used games, get money back for them. You can buy a used game versus a new game and save yourself some money. But they're making that something that isn't going to be anything anymore. And Xbox started with this. They came out. This was leaked. It wasn't supposed to be told yet. But someone in Xbox had told about it, and I don't know who it is. I didn't go that in depth. But PS4 heard about it, and they are going. I mean, Sony heard about it, and they're about to implement the same thing with their PS4. And I really fail with these predators in this game. But here, I have some quotes here that I took from this website, and I'll put the link in the description. It's just a quick blog about it. Some of the things, I'm just going to read off some of these here, and here's the first quote. But the most eye-catching details is that Sony too will allegedly become more averse to letting players buy used games. The system will reportedly offer games in 2 ways, similar to the setup on Vita, PlayStation Vita that is. They can be purchased on Blu-ray or as downloads through the PlayStation Network. Downloads would be locked to your PSN account, as would any disc-based game you purchase. Now, one, this sounds ridiculous. For years, like I said, people have been trading in games and buying used games to keep the flow of games going. Not everyone wants to buy a game brand new for $60 that's been out for a year when you can buy it used for like $35. As far as the online needed to play these systems that they say, it's not everyone has online. Like, what about the casual family who plays only plays games for the campaigns or sports games, not the online? What do? They got to pay for online now if they have Xbox, and if they don't have Xbox, they got to use PS3 or they got to use their PlayStation 4 online, and maybe they're way behind and they don't have wireless internet. I don't know. But anyway, and what happens if you break your console, the disc, or you lose your account? What if you get banned? You break your console, okay, you buy a new console. You break the disc. If you buy it on disc, you got to buy a whole new disc for it. You can't just go out and buy a used version again to run it. You have to buy a new disc because there will be no more used ones. And if you lose your account, what the hell do you do? Like it said, downloads would be locked to your PS account, as with any disc-based game you purchase. What if you get banned? What if PSN or Xbox decides, you know what, I'm going to ban you. I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to ban you because you got to buy shit from us again if we ban you. They could abuse that power, first of all, and if you do get banned, it would just completely suck. You wouldn't have any of your games. You have to spend so much money to get all those games back. I feel like people could get sued over that pretty easily. Okay, the second quote, it gets more restricted from there. And it's not just used games which are largely being given the cold shoulder. Backwards compatibility, a feature which was available on PS3 for PS2 games before it was stripped out in later versions of the system, would be gone from the start. I know some of us have our favorite games from the past we all want to play once in a while, and I do too. And it's not even enough that they're taking away like the access of trading games. They're also not letting us go backwards now. I know the Xbox Arcade, if you buy it, it's not compatible to play regular Xbox games. You have to buy a more updated version of the Xbox one with memory already in it. And then the third quote is GameStop in particular, a retailer accused of pushing used games that the publishers don't get a cut of ahead of new games. I just completely screwed that up. That publish used games that the publishers don't get a cut of ahead of new games. So what they're basically saying is these game publishers are mad that they aren't getting money that GameStop is making. These game publishers sometimes make hundreds of millions of dollars on the release date alone, and then plenty more in the weeks and months to come from people that don't want to get it the first day. Halo, I know, makes I don't want to go crazy here, but they make tens of millions of dollars. Call of Duty does the same. Battlefield does the same. Skyrim, all those games, all your big name games that are made by these publishers and get cuts of this from either it be Bethesda or Infinity Ward or any of those. The companies that put these games out, they have to give some of the cut to the actual system because it's for the system. So they make millions and millions and millions of dollars, sometimes in just one day, more than people make in a lifetime, and they are mad that GameStop is doing as a service and they aren't getting a cut of the games. Now, I know some of us hate GameStop. I personally like GameStop. I don't care. I understand the fact that they need to make money, and they maybe make a little bit more money off you than they should, but the point is, it is a good service, and if you didn't have it, I'm sure a lot of us, that even some of you guys that hate GameStop, will miss GameStop actually if this happens. So like I said, guys, the link is in the description to this article, and if you like the video, please leave a like. It really helps me out. Hopefully you guys get to see this. I've been having some sub box issues lately. There's also a link in the description to fix your sub box, and there'll also be a link to the Real Talk video because I kind of like that one. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Please leave a comment with your thoughts.